Alright, what's happening, folks? So this is going to be another little Sky rant video of mine, since the algorithms on YouTube are a little jacked up and they just want to keep, suggesting old shit, and I don't know where any of the newer content went to, unless if I'm being blocked just to see old shit. It is what it is, I have no idea. YouTube is stupid, but we still use it, because it's nice to make fun of YouTube, because they're a bunch of fucking liberal pussies, but I digress. I came across a video, again, it was about 2 years old, that was suggested to me by YouTube, and this individual was newer to firearms, especially handguns. Got his first handgun, and it was the Sky CPX2. So he shows on the table, he's got a box of the CCI Blazer Brass, and if you watch my last video talking about the Sky, you will know the Sky does not like the CCI Blazer Brass 9mm. It's just made funky, and the bullet looks fucking retarded compared to other 9mm factory-loaded ammunition. It is what it is, and I know other people that don't care for the Blazer as well. There's some people that swear by it, but to each their own. Different guns will like different ammunition. So he goes to do the test, and he's got his earplugs in, but no eye protection. If you're going to do a review, you're going to shoot a gun, it's not hard to throw on safety glasses or hearing protection. It's your eyes and it's your fucking hearing. Like, why would you want to damage that shit? It's just common sense. And I'm not going to hammer him too much on not having the proper PPE on when he's shooting a firearm. But his first magazine was loaded with the CCI Blazer, and he gets one shot in, and the first shot goes fine. Okay, not a problem. I had the first shot with the CCI Blazer go fine myself. Second shot, limp-wristed the gun, number one, and it's a recoil-operated firearm, and two, has a fail to eject. But it wasn't to the point where it had just enough energy to stovepipe. It literally got jammed up into the side of the slide. So it was still almost completely horizontal, and it didn't stovepipe. What does he do? Automatically blames the gun, brings up the price range. I'm going to stop you right there. Business phone's ringing. I'll let the answer machine get it. So, you're going to blame the gun instead of dropping that mag out, emptying it, going to your Winchesters, testing it, dropping that, and then going to your Hornadies and testing it like you had wanted to begin with. Otherwise, you wouldn't bring out 3 different types of ammunition. So, a recoil-operated pistol, like such, you have to lock your wrists. But he's not. His wrist was jelly as a son of a bitch. His wrist absorbed most of the energy that this firearm needed to actually function and eject a spent shell. Why are most of these videos where people are bashing a Sky due to their own negligence, or just looking for a reason to trash it, maybe perhaps for the views, I don't know, and then they always bring up the price range? Okay. Sky's tolerances, when they go through, and there's a video where, people are getting a tour through the Sky factory. But I can tell you right now, and I'm not going to mention the name of a manufacturer, but it's been in America for a substantially longer time than any other manufacturer. But their tolerances are not as tight or strict, or their quality control nearly on par with Sky. The customer service, by far none, is the best, in my opinion, of dealing with different manufacturers for the last 7 years. But on top of that, it has a lifetime warranty that goes with the gun. Now, Smith & Wesson, Ruger, so on and so forth, like, those people have a lifetime limited warranty, but that's for the original purchaser. It doesn't go with the gun. So, I don't get why the gun community or gun owners, or why we in general figure that a price range of a firearm has to do anything with the quality of the firearm. I mean, if I wanted to piss and moan about the wear and tear on my stainless slide just from normal use and everyday carry with a retention holster, that would kind of be a really stupid fucking thing to do, but I could. I'm not going to. Why? Because I've got well over 1,000 rounds through this gun, and the only issue that I've ever had with this gun has been with the Blazer Brass ammunition. So, I don't know. Are the good days gone of hands down honest fucking gun reviews by gun guys like us that are not trying to make a living like we know it all or get partnership on YouTube or do it for the views, but just a good old honest good time fucking discussion about what we have, what we run, what we think, and like just our own knowledge of owning what we're reviewing and not just pulling out of the box, never shot it and want to act like an expert. I don't know. But to get to these guys, these are the Cold Steel broadheads for a blowgun. Now, what possessed me to buy a blowgun? Well, I'm a hunter, and Tim Wells has made quite a name for himself pairing up with Cold Steel and doing his fucking blowgun hunting on fucking warthogs in Africa and then other big game animals, and he's using these exact broadheads. But long story short, I practiced with my blowgun, and at 15 feet, I was consistently hitting soda cans, or beer cans for that matter. But it wasn't just a graze on the side to knock it off the log. It was literally, I was punching right through them. So I was good enough to shoot a squirrel-sized target. So there was a red squirrel that was up to camp that kept tormenting Atika and kept running at him and then turning around and running away. Fuck that, I'm not going to have it. I wasn't going to bring out the 22 to shoot a fucking red squirrel, and it was too close to camp anyway. So I brought out the blowgun. Hit the fucker off the bird feeder, and it caught him in the neck. Like, so say if, like, this is a squirrel's head, this is his body. Alright, so this is his head. Right here, we'll say this is his head. I've only said that about 5 fucking times. So it hit him behind the head, and traveled down the length of the body, and exited out behind his left rear leg. Falls down off the bird feeder. I'm figuring, alright, that's cool. We're done. Gets up, takes off, and he's running around, gets to a tree. I see that he's there. Walk over. Thing's breathing heavy, but not bleeding. Like, there was literally no blood coming out of this animal. So I'm like, well, now this is bullshit, because I don't like injuring an animal. Like, if I shoot it, it's going to be the one shot. We're going to be done. I go in, get the single 6, go out, dispatch it, take care of it. And it's been the first and the last time I've ever shot at an animal with the blowgun. To me, it's more of a novelty. I don't know what the hell Tim Wells is doing. But I think I'm going to call bullshit, because I literally do not see if this is going to go through a small animal like a squirrel the way that it did, and that squirrel is going to have to be dispatched by a firearm, how a dart, if you will, like this, is going to take down a fucking kudu. It was a kudu or some shit in Africa that he killed with it. The warthog, I mean, that was on video. I don't know if he's putting some type of neurotoxin on the fucking broadhead or what. I don't get it. It blows my mind. So I've got down just chilling, and blowgun I leave up to camp and don't do much with it. So it is what it is. Moment of boredom, and I'm like, oh, impulse buy. I'm gonna get it because it's fucking cool. But with that being said, same old shit, different day. And just wanted to touch base on the sky again and what the hell's going on with these channels that are really just being extremely intolerable and unfair. And before I forget, because the video's already gone long enough, will people please stop bitching about the 10-pound double action trigger pull on this fucking thing? It's not a striker fired pistol at all. You knew that when you got it. You knew that going into it, and if you didn't, you obviously didn't research the gun. But if it's that big of a deal and it bothers you that much, look it up, spend the $60. You can get a short stroke trigger kit replacement for the Sky. But if you're going to complain about that much, I don't think you're going to be mechanically inclined enough to do the disassembly required to install the new trigger. But I mean, come on, let's be fair. Enough with the bullshit on that already. It's getting old. With that being said, I'm off like a prom dress. Everybody else be safe, have fun. I'll catch you later.